Do you believe in UFOs, astral projection, mental telepathy, ESP, clairvoyance, spirit photography, telekinetic movement, full trance mediums, the Loch Ness Monster, and the theory of Atlantis? If you do, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and good news, maybe? Also, hello everyone, I am Mecha 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and let's just get right into it. It is very good news. Ghostbusters is saved! Hurrah! It is resurrected. Jason Reitman will direct a new film set in the original universe. Yay! Oh, I'm like super happy about this. And as we all know, Ivan Reitman directed the original. I'm betting 99% sure this is his son. No reason it wouldn't be. It looks just like him. Holy crap, I'm excited. There's Slimer, he's so cute. And of course, yes, I didn't memorize it. You got me. I am way too, what's the word? Old to remember every single line of this anymore. It has been so many years of stuff just piled on top of my brain to remember it. Yeah, I read it. So yes, if you do believe in all those things, good news, there's a Ghostbusters movie in the works. Entertainment Weekly has learned exclusively that Jason Reitman will direct and co-write an upcoming film set in the world that was saved decades previously by the proton pack wearing working stiffs in the original 1984 movie, which is directed by his father, Ivan Reitman. Yes! It probably pays to read the whole article before I start recording, but that's okay. That's why you watch me, because I'm entertaining. I've always thought of myself as the first Ghostbusters fan when I was a 6-year-old visiting the set. This is who I want making the movie! Yes! I wanted to make a movie for all the other fans, Reitman says. This is the next chapter in the original franchise. It's not a reboot. What happened in the 80s happened in the 80s, and it's set in the present day. Yes! And that's all I really have. That's really all we have about this. Their film is dated for 2020, summer of 2020. Oh, Lord. Plans to start shooting in a few months, but we don't have a script yet. No. It's too soon to reveal the plot of the screenplay. Oh, we do have a screenplay. And who the new characters will be, or whether the original actors like Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, or Bill Murray will return. Harold Ramis sadly died in 2014. Oh, sad. Rip. We love Harold Ramis. We love Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is awesome. This is very early, and I want the film to unwrap like a present. We have a lot of wonderful surprises and new characters for the audience to meet, says Reitman, who co-wrote the screenplay with Monster House and Poltergeist remake filmmaker Gil Keenan. I actually heard that the Poltergeist movie was actually really, really good. The all-female Ghostbusters movie that director Paul Feig made in 2016 with Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, Kristen Wiig, and Melissa McCarthy started its story from scratch, unconnected to the earlier films, so it won't have ties to this new one. I have so much respect for what Paul created with those brilliant actresses. That's just professional courtesy, baby. I don't know. And would love to see more stories from them. However, this new movie will follow the trajectory of the real films, the original films, Reitman says. I'm paraphrasing. I'm adding my editorials. If you guys don't know, Ghostbusters 2016 is kind of my trigger. That's kind of where a lot of my pop culture rage comes from, was how the fans were treated, how the movie was treated. This is good news. This is very good news. Reitman, an Oscar nominee for Up in the Air and Juno, released 2 films last year: the Charlize Theron motherhood story Tully and the Hugh Jackman political drama The Frontrunner. He grew up idolizing his dad's budget comedies like Stripes, Twins, and Dave, and says he was just as obsessed with Ghostbusters as any other 80s kid. Yay, I'm happy. I love everything about it. The iconograph. I can't say that word. Iconography, the music, the tone, Reitman says. I remember being on set and seeing them try out the card catalog gag for the first time when the library ghost makes them come flying out. I remember the day they killed Stay Puft, and I brought home a hardened piece of foam that just sat on a shelf for years. I was scared there was a terror dog underneath my bed before people knew what a terror dog was. Jason, his mother, and sister played panicked residents fleeing the Spook Central haunted skyscraper in the first film, but they were ultimately cut. Here's a shot of 6-year-old Jason posing with his father on the fractured Manhattan street they constructed. Oh, oh man, I'm jealous of that. That's awesome. This is the people. These are the people. This is who we want. A few years later, the boy did get a laugh line in the 1989 sequel, playing a birthday boy who was unimpressed by the Ghostbusters. My dad's such a full of crap. Oh, I still love the sequel too. I really love the sequel as well. When he began making his own movies, starting with 2005's Thank You for Smoking, Reitman was often asked in interviews if he'd ever want to make his own Ghostbusters movie. I think I said there'd be no busting, he recalls with a laugh. The truth is, he often wondered about making one too. I've thought about this franchise, and it has occupied a piece of my heart for basically as long as I can remember. His father will produce the movie. It will be a passing of the torch, both inside and out, says Ivan, adding that he's touched his son, wanted to join part of the family business. It was a decision he had come to himself. He worked really hard to be independent and developed a wonderful career on his own, so I was quite surprised when he came to me with Gil and said, I know I've been saying for 10 years I'm the last person who should make a Ghostbusters movie, but I have this idea. Literally, I was crying by the end of it. It was so emotional and funny. Sony is also developing an animated Ghostbusters film, but that will come out after this new live-action project, and a different team will be involved in creating that. The Ghostbusters universe is big enough to hold a lot of stories. Yeah, it actually could be. There's no reason not to bring back, like, the Ghostbusters cartoon. So, what does this mean? We get real Ghostbusters. We don't get this bullshit Ghostbusters that insults the fans because, ain't no man gonna bust no, or ain't no woman gonna bust no ghost, or whatever the hell they were saying. Or perhaps Bill Murray wasn't Ghostbusters material according to the remake. There's so many lines in that movie that are so memorable and bad. They're memorable for all the wrong reasons. So when I see real Ghostbusters is back, I'm like, I can't be more ecstatic. I can't be happier for it. What do you guys think? Are you guys super excited for this? Oh my god, I really wish I would have started my YouTube channel doing pop culture when Ghostbusters 2016 came out, because that is the catalyst for a lot of this studios blaming the fans. That is the catalyst for a lot of my geek outrage, and that was like the trigger between that and the Gem and the Holograms movie. Both of them were kind of just slap in the face to the 80s, and I don't know if you know anything about me. I'm kind of an 80s baby, I absolutely hate it when they go after the fans like that, and they're doing it from all sides, between Star Wars, Star Trek, Ghostbusters, all of these franchises, Doctor Who. Everything's just getting destroyed. So when I hear something like that maybe we're gonna get something good, we're gonna get some people that know what they're doing, I'm ecstatic. That being said, one thing just popped into my head is when they announced Kathleen Kennedy was going to take over for George Lucas once Disney bought Star Wars. I don't think they were going to have that. I don't think we're going to have that sort of case of, oh boy, was I wrong with Ghostbusters. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Just something popped in the back of my head. What do you guys think? Are you happy? I'm happy. So there's a lot of cool, awesome news to cover today, and hopefully you guys don't mind the multiple uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited. I don't know what else to say. I don't have a lot of huge vocabulary for happy things. If something's shit, I can call it shit in a million different ways. If I'm happy and excited, I have like 2 words for it. So this is why you don't see a lot more positive stuff on the channel too, by the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and there's still more news to come. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys all on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.